And we're back
And
at
we're
the
back.
and we're gonna sew or close with fishing line, like
Well,
your
my dad
dad
ain't
did.
sewed no clothes with that. He do it like
Oh,
for other shit.
fishing line is fucking really good for
It's
just like.
super strong, and you can
Mhm.
melt the ends of it and other things like that. And it's cheap as free, and it like is
Mhm.
made to hold up like a fucking 70-pound tuna.
Yeah,
So it's gonna fucking withstand whatever you fucking do
this
to
ain't
it.
no 10-pound test, my man. This is fucking deep sea fishing tuna line. Do you think that after they get to a certain size, they're just like, look, it'll hold up a fucking whale, like this is whale test.
Yeah. What was it? There was something I saw. Oh no, I'm thinking of with when you get to big enough fish,
Yeah.
there has to be like a length of metal cable attached to the hook at the end because like some fish can just like bite through the line, but they can't bite through the metal cable.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you get to big shit, I think when you're fishing for sharks, you have to do that.
I just know that like marlin fishing, like the sailfish
Yeah.
or the swordfish, whatever you want to call them, uh, like they have like the reels that are like huge and like always like gold plated is what I always see. And they have to
Yeah.
like anchor the rod like in their crotch and they're like fighting it with both arms to get the fish in.
Yeah.
And they like fish them for like 2 or 3 hours. They're like fighting them all the way to the boat. Like,
Yeah.
god damn, like you got to be really committed to the fish at that point.
Yeah, man. But dude,
I remember,
when it's that strong of a fish, it means it's a lot of fucking meat, dude.
yeah, a lot of mercury too, probably. You're not supposed to eat a lot of swordfish, right? Because it just is like concentrated mercury.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of fish are like that now.
Yeah, because
Um,
the swordfish is at like the top of the food chain, so it
Yeah,
like
because it
concentrates
has
it
a
all the
metal
way up.
saber on its nose. Yeah,
Yeah,
lots of metal in it.
yeah.
How is that possible?
Jesus, dude.
Dude, what do you mean? What do you mean that was a low-hanging fruit swordfish joke?
Be a way across the theater.
Oh my god. I actually want to play this game called Blue Marlin from the NES because I
Mhm.
played. It was like one of the first games I ever played as a kid,
Oh, really?
and yeah, and I don't remember if it was good, like even a little bit, but
Hmm.
like I kind of want to see if it like Jesus. I want to see if it holds up, you know?
Hmm.
That's usually my curiosity with those games when we play things like what was it fucking Air Fortress
Yeah.
with the Doopy alien
Doopy astronaut.
yeah, Doopy astronaut, whatever the fuck his name is. And like that was actually just a test to see if the game was still any good. And it was okay. I mean, it was hard, but just fond memories, dude.
Dude, I like.
I don't
Doopy
know why.
Astronaut.
I don't know why like shitty old games always like get me going.
Dude. You know, one of the I think maybe the first game I ever played
Yeah.
was
God damn it. I missed it by like a hair.
I think it might have been like a shitty Atari game
Yeah.
because I think
Have any
when I was a
idea what
little,
it was?
it was. I think it was actually legit like Galaga.
Huh.
Like for Atari because I was when I was a really young kid, my eyes were like
Yeah.
really terrible.
Yeah.
And there was like this eye doctor I went to who always had like an Atari in his like waiting room.
Yeah.
And you know, I started wearing glasses like way too young. Like I had like bifocals in first grade, so it means
Yeah.
like I
yeah,
I
like
was,
the actual like bottle caps. Not bottle caps, like the bottle glasses.
yeah.
Like or so it looked like. I'm sure that's not the nice way to say it, but that's what they fucking look like.
Yeah, but it's like I went to this eye doctor when I was like 2 or some shit, and he always had this
Yeah.
Atari thing, and I would always play it.
I think the first game, like the legit first game I ever played, was actually Super Mario on the NES. And that's
Oh, really?
because my dad would my dad would play it. I remember he had this tiny TV that I think is still at his house. Like, it was like this shitty old, like, it was maybe an 11-inch TV. Like, it was teeny, and it was one of the giant, like, CRTs. And he played Super Mario on it. And I remember that I would always get really scared and run out of the room when he got to Bowser's Castle.
Oh,
Because
really?
it scared me so bad.
The music is
and-
really scary, man.
Yeah, it is really scary music, but it's just like, I just remember that my dad always was like my dad was always like, no playing video games, you gotta focus on school and getting outside and exercising and all that shit. And I was like, but like one of my fondest memories of you is when we would play Super Mario together and I would get scared and run out of the room. Or I'd be like, or whenever like I was playing it and I got to the castle, I would like yell for Dad to come in the room and do it for me because I was scared. Just like, I don't know, man.
I think I told
That was a good
I told my version of that story when we were playing Star Fox, I think.
Oh yeah, your dad would play Star Fox. He like never played video games
Ever.
And,
He was the most
like-
anti-video games person in the world.
Yeah.
And whenever I played Star Fox as a kid, I would like beat the whole game, but the second boss
Yeah.
on like the shitty path, I was
Oh
too
yeah,
scared.
I remember you when we played through that path on I think it was Remember September.
Yeah.
That like it was like the scorpion looking motherfucker, like dude, we had like a rib cage and all that shit. Is that the right one?
Oh
Am I
no,
remembering
that's
that
like
entirely
the
wrong?
the fifth or the sixth boss.
Oh.
The second boss, he's just like really unmemorable. He's just like a weird spaceship that shoots a laser at you. But I just was too scared of him. It's because he approaches from the back, right?
Yeah.
Every other boss, he would like fly up and he like comes into view from the front of you, but this guy
Yeah.
like sneaks up behind you slowly and this really ominous music starts playing.
Yeah.
And like if you don't get out of his way, he crashes into you. So you have to
Yeah.
like duck down and get as low as you can to like avoid him as he like charges past you. And so I remember hearing the ominous music and I'd have to like duck and hide at the bottom of the screen for him to go past as he
Yeah.
like slowly, and then like oh, and then I was just like, oh, this is spooky. I got too spooked.
Dad! Dad, get in here, please.
And also, when I was a kid, I used to have these like weird nightmares that were just like shifting sounds and shapes, and that didn't like they weren't a reflection of anything real.
That sounds fucking horrifying.
Yeah, I used to have these nightmares, and the actual laser attack that
Yeah.
that second boss did reminded me of those nightmares that I always used to have too.
God, that's
Because-
like some deep embedded shit, dude.
Yeah,
Like that's not just like, oh yeah, he was a little bit scary and the music was kind of scary. Like, ooh, it was like, I've been dreaming of this my whole life and here it is before me. A waking nightmare, literally.
yeah,
Shit, dude.
it's a good
That's
game
like
though.
It's like to this day, I'm still fucking scared of the T-Rexes and carnivores. Even though
Yeah.
like I've gotten that shit down to like a science now, and I know when I'm dead. I know like I know the game forward and backward.
Yeah,
But goddamn, I still feel like my heart race when I see a T-Rex come into sight, and I'm like, okay, all right, stay calm. Like, you can do this. You can make this shot. Like, it's just like I remember like my grandpa doing that, and I could not watch him shoot the T-Rexes because I was so fucking scared. Man,
dude, I'm exactly the same way. Whenever I see a Blue Eyes White Dragon blade, I just start shitting myself.
fuck you, dude.
I'm like, oh shit!
Is that
Oh,
the
no,
Blue Eyes?
That's
Oh
the
my
best
God.
part in the game.
Okay, stay calm. Heart of the cards.
There's only 3 in existence, but Jimmy and Tommy and Fred and Max have one. How is it possible?
Heart of the cards guide me, and you like pull up the next card and it just has "you're fucked" on it.
It's just Beaver Warrior, and you're just like, fuck!
You've done this to me, Heart of the Cards.
Oh, God.
At least it wasn't like later, you know, in the series where it was like, my motorcycle's about to crash and my dual energy is low. I was like, is this a problem? Like, no, we had real problems back in the day when the Blue Eyes was running amok. All right. Only thing that could stop him was Blue Eyes, the white, or fucking the Dark Magician, the goddamn fucking Karibo, and Mammoth Graveyard for some reason.
Mammoth Graveyard combined with an arrow with polymerization, and then you shoot it in his heart, and you polymerize the mammoth with the dragon, and it doesn't work because the mammoth is dead and the dragon's alive, and they don't fuse good, so he dies.
The Blue Eyes ultimate can't kill me because there are so many Karibos in the way. I used fucking make a bunch of Karibos, the card. I don't actually remember what it's called.
It's called Multiply.
Oh. Huh. How did I not know?
Dude, Multiply is just shitty.
Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my god, what a throw! Holy shit! Man. Yu-Gi-Oh! Ain't like it used to be, man. What's
Dude, this AK-47 sounds like a fucking airsoft gun.
Yeah. A little bit, yeah.
It's not even silenced.
You know, now that I've played Battlegrounds and the gunshots actually sound a bit more realistic than, you know, like based off distance and all that shit. The gun sounds in this game are a bit lacking.
Yeah. I've just been watching lots of like gun channels on YouTube lately, and like, it's crazy how loud those shits are. The difference between like silenced and like unsilenced guns, it's just like fucking insane.
Did you see that fucking arrow? Oh my god.
What happened?
Yeah. That he shot the arrow and it like for some reason caught on like shit. It like caught on some weird like part of the cover so it was above the cover, but it like acted like it hit it. And it was just beside my face. Holy shit. Maybe I'll show it in a replay, I don't know. There's a lot of guys in here.
They're throwing a lot of dynamite.
Yeah. If it's anything like my grenades, then I don't gotta worry, but... Okay, I'll eat fire, I guess.
God damn, can you
Why
throw
with
that
the
shit
goddamn dynamite? I don't want to risk it, dude.
back? Yeah. Fucking hell.
It actually fucking killed him. Giant guy with armor and a shield in front of him dies from my fucking confetti launcher. I killed 2 guys with that. Those 3 guys earlier, I was landing it on them, and they were just like, "Ah, this is slightly inconvenient."
Dude.
Goddamn, dude.
Best game.